So this right here is just proof positive of what I always say, that a narcissistic person's love or a real toxic person's love comes with conditions attached. Like a narcissist's love is like love, but it's like love adjacent. It's like it's like the sugar substitute. Like if you have too much of the sugar substitute, your stomach probably will explode. And with conditional love, like sometimes you don't know what the conditions are. You like, hey, my love is conditional and the clock is ticking. And you'll say, like, what are the conditions so I can know what I can do? And they'll come back to you and say, hey, if you really loved me, if you really cared about me, if you really knew who I am, you would know exactly what the conditions are. We've been together this long and you don't really know me. You really don't love me. And see, that's a strike when you're right there because you don't really know me. And they'll use that right there to go out and cheat on you or lie to you or leave the house or give you the silent treatment or rage out on you. So if you stay in this relationship, it's like you're going to have a stopwatch in your face the whole time. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series is dedicated to just making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be longer than 60 seconds, of course. So the one you just watched was about The one you just watched was about, sorry, I got caught up. The conditions of a narcissist's love. Sorry, y'all. I know babble. My phone started going off. So as you can see in that video right there, this person said that her narcissist, like he told me his love is not unconditional, that I had to earn his love and the clock is ticking. If somebody tells you that right there, if they open their mouth and verbalize that their love is not unconditional, you should leave that person immediately. Especially if that's your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your fiance. If that's not your husband or your wife, you need to leave that person with great haste. What? Don't take the next steps into a relationship with a toxic person that says something like that, because why would you get mad at them for enforcing what they say later? Because that's how the narcissist mind works right there. I told you my love was not unconditional. You decided to stay. You have to figure, and I'm not going to tell you what the conditions are. I tell this to people all the time. Narcissistic love comes with strings attached. It's conditional love. It's love adjacent. Like, you do something wrong to me, the love will be taken away instantaneously. It's not going to be over a period of time. It's going to be instant. You violate one of those conditions that I have set forth that you probably don't know what it is, the love is going to be taken away. Narcissist love, and I know it sounds crazy. It's like, wait, hey, hold up, Lee, reel it back in, back it up a little bit. You said it's conditional, right? You said narcissist love is conditional, but they don't tell you the conditions. Then how do they know what the conditions are? A lot of times, that's the thing right there. A lot of times with narcissists, not even we know what the conditions are until you violate them. Until we feel a certain type of way about something that you do, about something that you say, that's when we know you violated the conditions. So that's why we can't tell you what the conditions are up front. Of course, the obvious conditions: don't cheat on me. The obvious conditions that most narcissistic people have: don't cheat on me, because they will never be forgiven. They'll be held against you for the rest of your life, for all of eternity. You will never get rid of that. If you cheat on a narcissist, and they know, they will never forgive you. And they take you back, they will never forgive you. It will get brought up over and over and over again. You will never be forgiven. Point blank, period. You need to just go. If you can't deal with them bringing it up all the time, you need to just go ahead and skedaddle, because they're going to bring it up all the time. Point blank, period. End of story. That's how it goes right there. And if you are, like I said, if you're dealing with a narcissist, that's how it goes right there. And if you cheat with, so you can actually violate the conditions of a narcissist love before your relationships even start. So if I'm in a relationship, I'm a narcissist. If I'm in a relationship, you are in the relationship, and we cheat with each other, you have already violated the conditions of love and trust with that narcissist. So if y'all somehow end up together, they will never ever trust you. So your love, it's pointless getting into a relationship with a narcissist that you were cheating with, because they already know who you are and what you are about. If you cheat with me, you'll cheat on me. And I can never, ever trust you again. And I know it sounds simplistic. I know it sounds crazy. But I know that that's literally how the mind works right there when you're dealing with narcissists. That's it right there. Because if you cheat on me, you cheat with me. Like, why am I wasting my time with you? Yeah, we might end up together because like now I have no, like my wife or my girlfriend left me. So now me and you are together. But like you're a consolation prize. You're not who I wanted because I was just left in the first place. But I'm just telling you, that's how it goes right there. You can violate the conditions before you get in a relationship with them. And the narcissist's love for their kids is also conditional. Narcissist love for their friends comes with conditions as well. It's not just unconditional love, not for the significant other, husband, wife, whatnot. It's conditional love for everybody. Your kids act up and don't do good in school or talk back to you. Love taken away. Conditions violated, love taken away. I know y'all hear me talk about that before. Your friends violate the conditions of your love that you are giving to them. Love taken, the condition violated, love taken away. That's how it goes. That's part of it. If you are going to deal with a narcissist, this is what you have to deal with. Point blank, period, end of story. Like, especially like this person they told her up front. I'm like, hey, they told her up front. I don't have, like, my love comes with conditions. If you're gonna be with me, you gotta meet all these conditions. And the clock is ticking. He put a stopwatch in front of her. Not only he lay a list of conditions out in front of her, like, you need to prove to me, and the clock is ticking. So now you're working hard to try to prove you love this person within an unknown amount of time. Boy, if y'all dive headfirst into that type of relationship with a narcissist, you are gonna be on a ride for a very long time, and that ride is gonna be damn near hard to get off. Because the crazy thing about it is, you'll start adding kids and buying houses with that type of person. They said that up front. This love is conditional. It's super conditional. They said it up front. 100% conditional. So if you want conditional love, go with that person. I know, like, Lee, brother, I love your stuff. Been watching content for like a year. But look, the trauma bond exists. And the trauma bond is like, people going to fight for the trauma. Like, I know the trauma, look, and see, I know the trauma bond exists, y'all. I really do understand that it exists. I'm a participant in the trauma bond. I know it exists. I've talked to hundreds of people who are trauma bonded. I understand that it exists, but knowing is half the battle. You know the trauma bond exists, you can break it. You are already halfway there by knowing. Acknowledging that it exists is half the battle. It is. You can break it. You can break it before you don't start adding more layers to conditional love. You don't do that, because that's how you end up hurt, sad, and mad as hell at yourself, because you could have got out 1 month in, but you decided to stay for 10 years, and now you feel like you wasted 10 years. Don't waste time, y'all. Time is the most valuable resource on this planet. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Mental illness is out. Peace.